Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Ariel Jones, and I'm excited to share my research on the barriers to career entry faced by African American Black graduates. Let's begin with the problem of practice that my research addresses. So, African American Black graduates face significant barriers when entering the workforce. These barriers can significantly impact their career trajectories and long-term professional success. It's a pressing issue that deserves our attention because not only does it affect individuals, but it also affects a broader society and economy. The research question guiding my study is, what is the barriers to career entry faced by African American graduates, and how do these barriers influence their professional outcomes? This question is at the heart of my research. By identifying and understanding these barriers, we can begin to develop strategies to overcome them, such as promoting equity and diversity in the workplace. It's crucial to explore both the specific obstacles these graduates encounter and the broader impact these barriers have on their careers. Throughout my research, I will dive into various aspects of these problems, such as including discrimination and biases in hiring practices, socioeconomic barriers, and the lack of mentorship and networking opportunities. With this, my goal is to provide a comprehensive understanding of these issues and to also offer an actionable insight for addressing these barriers. Within my research, there are 3 guided research questions. Number 1, what are the main barriers to career entry faced by African American Black graduates? Number 2, how do these barriers impact their career development and professional outcomes? Number 3, what strategies can be implemented to mitigate these barriers? Now, let's look at the literature map. The first theme is socioeconomic barriers. Many African American Black graduates come from lower socioeconomic backgrounds, which can pose additional challenges when entering the workforce. Brown and Jones, 2015, discussed how socioeconomic status influences career entry challenges for African American graduates. In 2017, Williams examined the role of economic factors in career advancement, emphasizing that economic disparities often limit for professional growth. Additionally, Jackson and Harris in 2020 explored the broader impact of economic disparities on African American professionals. This highlighted the need for targeted support and resources to overcome these barriers. Theme 2, which is the lack of mentorship and networking opportunities, highlights the mentorship and professional networks that play a crucial role in career development. But unfortunately, African American Black graduates often have limited access to these resources. Anderson and Williams in 2016 emphasize the importance of mentorship in career development for African Americans. Thompson, 2019, discussed the networking barriers placed by minority graduates, noting that these barriers can impede career progression. While Lee in 2021 evaluated the effectiveness of mentorship programs in supporting African American career entry. This underscored the need for more inclusive and accessible mentoring initiatives. The third theme is discrimination and biases in hiring practices. Research shows that African American Black graduates often face explicit and implicit biases during the hiring process. It is found to be true that biases significantly impact hiring decisions in professional settings. Smith and Turner in 2018 provided evidence from field experiments demonstrating racial biases in the workplace. While Johnson in 2019 further explored the influence of implicit bias on employment outcomes for African American graduates. These studies collectively highlight the pervasive nature of discrimination in hiring practices, which can hinder career entry and advancement for African American Black graduates. These three themes, discrimination and biases in hiring practices, socioeconomic barriers, and the lack of mentorship and networking opportunities, provide a comprehensive overview of the significant obstacles faced by African American Black graduates as they entered the workforce. By understanding these barriers, we can work towards developing strategies to mitigate them and promote equitable and inclusive professional landscapes. Lastly, let's move to the conclusion of the research. So, the purpose and importance of this research, again, is crucial at shedding light on systematic barriers that hinder African American Black graduates. African American Black graduates' career entry and professional advancement. So addressing these barriers is essential for promoting equity and diversity in the workplace. Some possible consequences of ignoring this issue is failure to address these barriers perpetuates inequality. It limits economic mobility for African American Black individuals, and it also hinders overall societal progress. When ignoring these issues, it could result in continued underrepresentation and diminished opportunities for talented graduates. So in conclusion, the lack of mentorship and networking opportunities is a significant barrier to career entry for African American Black graduates. So by understanding and addressing these issues, we can develop strategies to support their career development and promote a more inclusive and equitable professional landscape. If you would like to look at my references, please scan the QR code on this slideshow. And if you need to contact me, you can email me at the email address below. Again, I just want to thank you guys for taking the time to listen and look at my slideshow on my research. And And hope you guys have a phenomenal rest of your summer. Thank you.